be hidden. There we go. Holy crap, man. That's what probably someone was calling me about. Let me go ahead and just delete that real quick. Alright. Video producer. What was that Garbo one? That Garbo... garbage? Delete. My bad. Alright, so we got analytical here. And it's pretty fire, man. It's pretty fire. In the bottom right, these are our... guys, this is, as a community, we have owned these machines. These are ours now. And, so we just kind of loop through those and take pride in our work and take pride in what we do. Offensive Woolity grabbing the popcorn. Listen to me. I want to tell you guys something serious. We have to remain strong in uncertain times. We have to remain together in uncertain times. And look, I know it's the hardest thing to do when you have no hope. When you have no hope left and life is a literal hell and it is at its worst, it has to come down to us as human beings to be like, middle finger to that. We ain't doing the no hope thing. We're gonna help, we're gonna inspire, we're gonna educate, we're gonna bring people together. We're gonna demonstrate. Baby. We're gonna be ourselves through the future too. Check that out. So let's I don't know, let's just scrub it. Let's just scrub it, man. Grep that shy for like href, any links. Dash color equals auto. We got a couple of links here, some jQuery owl theme. Ooh la la. Don't mind if I do, don't mind if I do. That's not even gonna resolve. So for anybody wondering, why would that not resolve? We have the, as far as fully qualified domain names, here's our top level domain, right? Here's our domain itself. Well, we have that in our Etsy host file, but we don't have the subdomain there. Watch, I'll show you. I don't want to scare you away with this stuff. I'll show you. So let's go back up. That was the login button, right? Yeah, login. So we click on the login button. Oh no, that doesn't resolve. We copy that. We go back to our attacking machine. And what are we gonna do? We're gonna drop it in right here. Now what do we gotta do? We gotta reboot the networking service. So service networking restart. And that'll give us that push that we need to restart our networking configurations. But I can still type, like I gotta, boom, that's my IT. I don't have to type if config on ton 0 and grep -i for inet dash color equals auto and sed for this and blah blah. No. Wherever I am in terminal land, all I do is type my IP. It's that simple. Isn't that great? Isn't that wonderful? And that's my target. So anytime we need a reverse shell, anytime we need anything like that, what do? We type my IP and boom, there it is. You get it set up ahead of time. That's how you do it. Now let's see if this works. Hallelujah, we got it, baby. Sign into database. Email at email.com. La da da da. That's a failed authentication request. Let's view the page source. URI, any service versions of this particular application, anything given out? Not really seeing it. Oh no, we don't have it. Do we have a date that this can correspond to in a year? Control F for year. No, we don't have anything for year. Because we can usually correspond service versions to the year, to the day that it was, not the day, but the year that it was released, and we might be able to get an accurate CVE measurement that way in our heads, almost kind of statistically, analytically, you might say. But nonetheless. So we have sign into database. What I'm going to do is just type database exploit. Is there an exploit for database? That seems to be where this is going. Database pre-authentication. So what this means, pre-auth. You'll see it. These terminologies. There's so many terminologies in cybersecurity. It's so stupid. It's an unauthenticated RCE. You could say pre-authenticated, whatever. It's unauthenticated. You either have authenticated or unauthenticated. And this is a pre-authenticated RCE. So here we are. Here we are. I got like an ice pack on my head because I got a headache, and I'm like, we could go to sleep, we could do that, but no! Ha! We're gonna keep going, baby. We're gonna keep going. So, I can actually barely hear myself. Let's drop that to like 85, 86. So this is one that I actually worked on professionally. I worked on integrating it into a platform. It was a long story. I did a whole bunch of cloud server stuff with it and whatnot. But this is the Metabase pre-authentication RCE. So it's pretty cool, right? It's pretty cool. Anyway, I want this, and I want this. I want it all. So I come up here, and I'm gonna clone that repository. I'm gonna say, and this counts as a vulnerability, by the way, so we're gonna go to our vulnerability directory, and we're gonna git clone that. Let's get that. Let's get it! And if it's an RCE, is it gonna spawn me a shell? Like, I don't like it when they do that. I like to be able to type out, you know, something like NC and LVP, you know, whatever. But let's, so we're gonna have two shells, one ready for that, one ready for execution. But let's cat the readme, man page for the manual. You know how it goes. Look at that, guys. We got it. So, we got usage, everything that we need for our tool to succeed. For our tool to succeed. Copy. No, not paste. What am I paste? So up here, we are gonna have NC and LVP. I like to cruise on 9090. I like to cruise on Zeus admin. Zeus admin. The god Zeus. So I cruise on 9090. I cruise on 9090. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna type python 3 main.py as provided. We do not want to muck this up. HTTP, and then the target URL. This command will be executed on the target machine with the intention of obtaining a reverse shell, obviously. You can find different options in rev shells. Oh, hey, wait. I have a bash alias for that. Bling. I just type it. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that nice? What website? What website, family? What website? What's my IP? I don't know. My IP. Got it. And, you know, we just drop that in on 9090. Bling, bling. Now, we're going to copy this. Well, let's see. What about the endpoint? Does it want the actual target web server root? It doesn't seem to specify where we're supposed to run this. But we found Metabase. Look, when in doubt, where did we find it? What was the URI past the web root? Anything past /? That's the web root, man. That's the web root. That's it. That's it right there. So authentication, login, redirect is equal to https sirensecurity.io /blog /. That did not redirect. Did we get a reflected value? Is that even reflected? Oh man, I'm going down application security lane in my head. Anyway, let's stick to the program. So we got this here. That means we're gonna copy this right here, make it nice and clean, nice and crisp. Data.analytical.com or .com, did I say that? .htb. What am I, cruising in the early 2000s? Early 90s? Where am I right now? Data.analytical.htb. And then what? So we specified our URL. Well, we're gonna need a token. Let's go back to the CVE on the GitHub. Look, let's check out the CVE. API session and properties. So we go to /API session properties. Oh, that does not exist. Well, hold on. Maybe it's sessions. Maybe I put an extra S there. Yeah. Dude, this doesn't make any sense to me. What is all this crap? What is all this crap? What am I supposed to do? Get a token? Good news. It's in JSON format. Added convenience, less obfuscation in the application. Allows people like us to type in token with good Control F, man. That's all it is. Look at that setup token. Look at that jingly jangly goodness. And we'll copy that to the clipboard. Boom. So there's our token. That's the setup token. That was the CVE right then and right there. Witness. That was the problem. That was the common vulnerability and exposure. All right? So, what about our command? Well, I want to bash reverse shell, and I'm listening on 9090. I need some water. Are we still following? Is everybody still tracking here? Is everyone still tracking with me? Everyone's still tracking. How many people do we even have in here? Not many, probably. That's okay. Even when the viewership is down, we still keep chugging. Let me refresh the page. And we are at about 10 viewers. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take the 10 viewers. Whatever. We're doing the right thing here. You know, we're not giving up. Reminds me of that song. How's it go? 15% skill, 50% pain, 100% about remembering the name, whatever. Sheer power of will. I got to thinking about that. Hey, Clay Hacks, welcome. Welcome, Clay Hacks. Thank you for the assistance earlier, Clay Hacks. We have an intruder. Clay. Vicious. Welcome, my dude. Welcome. So, let's get back to it. We've got our POC.py, our main.py, right? We've got our payload. We didn't have to move anything around in this, although payloads don't always come working out of the box. Sometimes you're gonna need to move code around and know enough about Python to be able to move that code around to get the exploit to work with the surgical precision. -u URL data analytical.htb, we have our token, and I already got my bash reverse shell. So I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna copy it, I'm gonna paste it. And it sent the request, but nothing went through. Now here's where we gotta pay extra attention. You're gonna say, Siren, what the F? What happened? What went wrong? My payload, I did it just the way you did. Why did it go wrong? Well, welcome, Intruder. We gotta pay attention to the fine details. The fine print of coding. There's too much other stuff going on in this world. Too many other things. But check out this. What happens when we just remove a /? / is going to indicate somewhere in the code it's not doing proper parsing. Welcome. Roll for combat. Welcome. So, roll for combat. Make sure you join the Discord. Welcome to the sirenofficial family, my friend. On behalf of offensive security, on behalf of the offensive security community, welcome to the stream. You are more than welcome in the family. We promote love, positivity, positive mental vibes, and we intrude. So, welcome to the family, my friend. Glad to have you. Any donations are always accepted, but nonetheless, you do not have to donate. Python 3 main.py -u http analytical.htp.com. There I go with the .com thing again. Watch what happens when we just remove the /. Watch this. Witness. Wait for it. Boom. 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 Just trying to recruit you to a pen testing team so I can just learn a ton from ya. Roll for combat. I don't get what that means. You try to recruit me to a penetration testing team. Bling bling. There it is. Someone's got it. Yeah, we just got bling bling. Thank you, 57. For scaring the metric crap out of me, man. With my own bling bling. Thank you. Appreciate that. No, I actually do. Roll for combat. Are you actually recruiting for a pen testing team? If so, I'm interested. Hit me up in the DMs. I got a full round of interviews tomorrow, but it's like some code interview thing that I gotta go through, you know? My advice in cybersecurity is know all the languages, but know them all enough to be able to move the code around, to be able to get payloads to work, exploits to work, to be able to analyze malicious code, to know where that actual injection point, that tip of that spearhead actually happens. And yeah, someone watches you code, barf. Yeah, I know, right? I'm gonna I don't even know, man. Yeah, DM me on LinkedIn, family. DM me on LinkedIn. We'll talk. We'll communicate. We'll exfiltrate. No pun intended. So, what do we have here? We got bling bling. Guys, are we a real user? Are we a real user? Do we even have a TTY? Now look, we don't have a TTY on this machine. This is sadness. This is despair. Why do we not have a TTY? Why do we not have a TTY? Well, is Python present? No. Is Python 3 present on the machine? No. Python 2.7? No. What about Perl? We can break out with Perl. No. Can we break out with PHP? No. All right. It doesn't sound like it. What about home? What about home? We do have a user metabase. Interesting. Leading metabase. Interesting. Where is the metabase configuration? There's the metabase DB. What about so we can't sudo -l. We don't want to lose our shell. But hold on. What about environment variables for this kind of special janky Docker instance? This looks like a Docker. This reminds me of like an instance or containerized virtual kind of environment. It's a virtual environment for sure. No, it's not. The password is not in the bash history. It is right here. We're gonna copy that. We're gonna nano passwords, and we're gonna paste that in. I don't know what to tell you. Well, actually, I do. So metabase needs the environment variable meta user, and it needs the environment variable meta pass in order to do metabase type things. Woohoo! Woohoo! Now the question is, can we SSH in as that user? Oh yeah. Can we? I think we can. Because we may be in right now as like what, www data, or not really www data, but we're in as metabase. We are in as the metabase user UID 2000. Pardon my French, and I don't mean my cursing. You guys know I like to swear like a sailor on these streams. Pardon my French on that regard. But we do have kind of like if we just type hostname, see how that's an exact match? See how that's an exact match? Simple as that, man. Simple as that. So what we're gonna do is take a look at our exfil here. Let's get back out of the vulnerabilities directory, any vulnerable code, anything like that. Tiberius, I know you're watching. He's just snoring, man. He's just snoring. He's like, dude. Yeah, but we gotta educate. We gotta educate. We gotta get people inspired. Tiberius knows that better than anybody, man. He persists through some of the hardest things in life. And he is personally one of the people that I love and admire very much. That's all I gotta say about that. That's all I care about to say about that over the stream. But we got passwords, Metalytics. So let's try something. We're gonna SSH as the user Metalytics. Hold on, do we have echo IP? No, we do not. This is just tradition. We export our IP. I don't know what to tell you, so we can do something like, you know, elegant. We like to keep it elegant, don't we? I do. So we're gonna take that and we're gonna SSH as Metalytics at the target IP. Dude, I remember one time I was streaming at OffSec, the company OffSec, right? And Al Hazred is like, get out of my stream. He's like, go watch Siren. They know what they're doing. Just go watch Siren. They're live right now. Just go watch Siren. I will never forget that, man. Shout outs to Al Hazred. Shout outs to the Al Hazred team. Shout outs to Tiberius. You guys are my homies. That's what's good. So we're gonna SSH here. And what do we got? Well, we have a service level kind of user. Remember. We have made it past. Yeah, AI is awesome, but companies don't want you to use it. We don't want you to use artificial intelligence. We just want to use it ourselves. Companies, get real. If we're gonna let everybody go because we don't need you anymore, companies, get real. Get human, man. Ooh. Where is the humanity? But AI is awesome. It's a fantastic tool. We're not disagreeing with you, unemployed or employed, whatever. We're not disagreeing. But we're gonna be using the same tool you use too. And I think that is ethical. We'd be foolish not to. So, we're logged in. Not only are we logged in, we can drop this lame shell that we have up here. And yeah. Yeah. So that's a real user. What's the first thing, class? What or class? You're not all my class, man. Come on, you're chat. I'm a professor. I'm so used to saying, like, you know, chat. Or not chat, but you know, class or whatever it is. Chat. What is the first thing we want to do as a real user? Let's bring it back to basics, baby. Bring it back to basics. Simple principles that have not changed in cybersecurity through the years. Application security can go deep. Yeah, it can. And it's intimidating, man. It's very intimidating to a lot of people. It is. Recon and enum? Okay. Yeah. Check the world writables, right? Check the optional directory. Did somebody drop in here and like, yo, I'm gonna put an optional thing in here? Well, we have a container D, but we're not gonna be able to list that out. What about temp? No. Yeah, the first thing we do is sudo-l. Let's go ahead and try that password. See if we get lucky. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Applesauce. No! Alright, we gotta get down to our enumeration then. That's all there is to it. We gotta get down to our enum. So what we're gonna do is start that process. Actually, is there anything out of / that doesn't belong? Anything out of var mail? And anybody tossing around any mail on this system? No. Anything out of Etsy that isn't root, shadow, root cups? You know. No. Root landscape. I mean, I'm gonna add that to the list. Anything that isn't root landscape? No, there's not. What about Etsy password? Can we write to it? Is it something gimmicky like that? Nah. Netstat-ton LP? Well, we have domain. This is acting actually as a domain machine, which is kind of cute. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. So. PSAUX grep-i root -- color equals auto. I'm not interested in anything else. What's running is root. Grep-i for root -- color equals auto. We're not getting anything back here, man. We're getting nothing back. PSAUX? Nada. We're very limited in what we can do here. Hostname, analytics. All right. What about getcat? Any extended capabilities out of / getcat recursive, actually. Do me a favor, drop a recursive on that / any erroneous output, pipe it to dev null. Any extended capabilities, anything on, well, we know there's no Python. I don't even really know why I'm doing this. Usually an admin will come in and be like, I'm gonna drop a suid capability on Python and nobody will ever know. Well, we know. We check for these things. We're system hardeners as well as penetration testers. It's our job to think like lazy system administrators from network infrastructure, whatever it may be. In fact, is Nmap here? Could we say this was a hypothetical scenario when we owned a box? Is ping here? Ping is here. Can we move laterally? Is there anything lateral? CD Etsy, CDSSH. Oh, actually, see var log, cat auth log. Denied. Denied. Any other intruders trying to connect into here or want to be intruders? They want to be part of the Siren family. They want to be part of the love and positivity. They want to be part of the inspiration. But they kind of fall flat. They kind of fall flat. So what else can we do? I don't know. Let's look at SUID binaries. On the topic, Linux post. I just typed Linux post. You can find it on my blog. It's all there, guys. It's all there. Go through everything. Just go through everything. You know what I mean? You'll find something. Alright, so anything exotic in any of this? New group, G password, switch user, U mount, change shell, F user mount, sudo, password, mount. No. Nothing, man. Nothing. This is not looking good. I mean, we have write.ul. That's kind of interesting. Which kind of, ooh, I'm tempted. I am tempted. Guys, I'm tempted. Bash history goes to null. Care about the flag. Let's see. We already checked off, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Varlib, quick look in varlib. I mean, anything funny living off the machine here? Nginx, so that explains that. VMware, obviously, because they need VMware part of their VLAN. Over at hackthebox, makes sense, right? We do have Vim, maybe could have broke out with that, but I'm pretty sure that's fixed. I don't know. Docker, so they're using Docker. I'm not hacking hackthebox. I'm just saying, you know, this is. I go for ownage, man, and if I'm in a virtual machine, that's where I am. I mean, there better not be a docker.sock. Find dash. I mean, they better not have it on here. Docker.sock. They're not that. I mean, they're good. They're not that dumb. They're not dumb people. Yeah, they're not dumb. Thank goodness. Nothing there. So no Docker escapes. Then we'd actually have to report to hackthebox to be like, hello, intrusions, effectively decommission this endpoint and this machine. Because then we'd be breaking out. And thank goodness there's no Docker escape there. Woo! Narrowly avoided. I know what you're thinking. Relax. 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 I know. They don't have to match with me, man. They just gotta be themselves. They gotta be the best that they can be and inspire everybody else around them in these hard times. That's what they gotta do, man. The world's changing. Times are changing. It's the way things go. You're all... Every hair on your head. Did you know? Here's a science fact. For every hair on your head, there is a galaxy out there. Go ahead. Brush your hair. Right now, take your hands and brush it through your hair. For every strand of hair on your head, there's an entire galaxy out there full of hundreds of billions of stars, planets. Here's another science fact. Trivia fact, not trivia, but it's a science fact. Go ahead and blink your eyes. Do it. Go ahead. Regular blink. Blink. In the moment of time that you just blinked your eyes, 10 million rogue planets were formed somewhere throughout the universe and just escaped their sun's orbit. 10 million! Go ahead, keep blinking. Every time you blink, 10 million rogue planets get formed. Anyway, what were we doing? Attacking a machine? Oh yeah. So it's uname-a. All right, we're on 6.2.0. Search exploit privilege escalation 6.2 Linux. Anything? Nah. Anything 5 point? Man, where have our LPEs gone? Anything up through this? Wait, hold on. We have 5.8. Nice. Dirty pipe. But that's not what that's I'm sidetracking. You're saying that we could stop this if we all just kept our eyes closed? Well, I don't know what this is. What do you mean by this? You have to specify what this means. Okay. Next up, LSB release -all. The planet's escaping? I'm not saying that's possible, man. I don't know about that. I don't know about defying the laws of physics. But I do believe in science. And I do believe in the mathematics that that point, the signs that point to love, the signs that point to reason. If there's anything that penetrates the fourth dimension, it'd be love, man. Sheer power of will and love. So, we do have Jammy. You guys know what this is. You guys know where this is going. If you've been paying attention to our streams, we're gonna make a directory called payload. And we already know the payload for this. But what is file on Ben Bash so we make sure we compile it properly? Okay, it's 64. This should work naturally. This is adding up like the stars are aligning. The stars are aligning. Now let's see. Where else can we go from here? Wasn't this the same payload I had in my freaking transfers? Hold on. Didn't we do this? We tried this the other day and it didn't work. For CVE 2023-0386. Yeah, the overlay FS. In fact, if I do a quick Is the locate here, mlocate, is that installed on here? Because if it's not. But what we can do is we can do a find /-iname, search for anything that contains overlay, and do a little analytics of our own. And grep-i anywhere you find overlay with color equals auto. Okay. So overlay root, yeah, overlay dpk the package, dpkg info, overlay root.list. There you are. Overlay fs is present. So this is kind of adding up. Intruders. This is kind of adding up. Is Jammy a common code name? Like that was the same code name as the other day? No, it's not a code name, man. Look, or actually, well, I mean it is, but codename Jammy is like, I guess it is. Look, back in my day, it used to be Jesse, and you know, Jesse, James, Team Rocket, blast off at the speed of light. It used to be Debian Jesse and so on and so forth. And for those of you who don't know, Ubuntu is Debian. Kali Linux is Debian, but the code name is Kali Rolling. Ta-da! So, where are we gonna go from here? Well, we gotta get it transferred, man. Transfer, permit, and execute. So we cd payload, and we're gonna start up a netcat listener. That was the one thing present. The Swiss Army knife of networking and of course, hackers like ourselves. Ethical intruders. Disarming every single misconfiguration at every endpoint possible. Why not linps? Because, man, we do stuff manually around here, homie. We enumerate manually. I got my strengths. I'm gonna use them. But in LVP 9090, we're gonna output this to poon.shell. And wait, that's NV netcat. There we go. So we've started a server on 9090, and what we're gonna do is grab the IP, even though it should be down here. Yeah, we got it. And over in our payload box, no, not btop. In our payload box, we're gonna go to the shell, bash scripting. There's our poon.shell. It's the equivalent, but it's in shell script, bash script, rather than, well, what was this in? The unzipped version. What we had was, yeah, flat C. It was just done in C. But we're gonna do it. C worked on the previous machine. We're gonna try poon.shell. This is what I had tried initially. Guys, we tried this initially on the previous machine. It didn't work. This CVE was critical. This CVE is absolutely devastating. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's why we design machines in this community around such things. We want to have real world stuff that's actually going to affect. That's why hackthebox does that. They want to be as real world as possible. And that's what we're going to do here. So netcat net verbose to the target IP on 9090, and we're going to throw poon.shell. Let's get it. It's not big. It's actually kind of small. So we'll cat poon.shell. Nice. So we're just gonna copy the actual payload raw and clear this out. And transfers. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's the moment of truth. I mean, the stars are aligning. Everything has kind of come together. Everything has kind of come together, you guys. And we're gonna drop it in. We're gonna paste it. What do we say to that, guys? Easy claps. Easy claps. Now, are we done with this machine? I mean, per our siren tradition, which I'm starting today. Bling bling indeed. Per our siren tradition on these vulnerable machines. Now, do not replicate this in the real world, blah, 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 blah. Listen, guys. Watch this. As a record of all the machines that we have pwned, we're gonna make dirt called exfil. And we're gonna netcat listen verbose on 9090 and output to info gather init.shell as a little shout out to myself from 2018. I'm gonna bring over this. I'm gonna bring over that out of respect for myself. It's about self-respect, self-love, positivity, and I thought, why can't we just have a tradition? Offensive awooity. Shout outs to you for the lolcats, man, or the lolcat, because I had an idea for a well true and adjusting the animation. So now people are gonna be like, what's all this? Well, man, dude, this is what we got. We are owning things. We are absolutely owning things. So netcat net verbose 10.129.129.224 on port 9090, we're gonna toss info gather init new dash shell. Goodbye. And hello. Goodbye. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. Now, what are we gonna do with this? Well, we're gonna permit it. And we're gonna execute it. But we're gonna output that to exfil. No, this is machine 02. Or is this 01? Which one? I'm losing count. Boys and girls and everything in between. Okay, we have 01, so we're gonna make this 02 and go. Just go. Start exfiltrating information from this machine. This is actually a custom built script. Back in the days when there was no ChatGPT, I built this. Welcome, Siberian Kumar. Welcome, welcome, my dude. Make sure to join the Discord. Make sure to join the offensive family that we are putting together here on this channel. The proactive community that we are putting together. And we'd love to have you. We'd love to have you. So, yeah, I actually built this shell script, info gather init.shell. I built this all by hand, man. I just built this. I needed everything. I needed it all the core stuff. And I could improve upon it, but I had a special request from Offensive Awooity to kind of do that. So now we're gonna transfer back to my IP, actually in our pawnage directory, owned machines. Here's my IP, and we're gonna paste that in there. We're gonna throw that to 9090 and output 02. But first we're gonna ncnlvp on 9090 and output to 02. Start that bind listener, and then we're gonna correct this by just hitting the return key and exfiltrate all of this information from the machine. It did take a lot of time, but it was part of the learning process. When I learn, I like to be hands-on. I can't just read something, man. I gotta have time and a purpose. The stars have gotta align, and then I nail it. Like, then it's committed to memory forever. I just learn the tactics, techniques, procedures, upload, download, upload, download. I don't know any other way to put this. Upload something, download something. Target machine, upload it, download it, transfer it. Basic principles that every hacker needs to think about. You start thinking in that way, the puzzles, the pieces, that they can all fall into place. They come together. So we're going to terminate that connection. We're going to terminate this connection. We're going to execute --p with effective authority. We're going to cd to the root directory. We're going to do a host name. Oh, nah. We're going to do a if config, a host name, an idea, who am I, and we're going to bring it all together, all nice and pretty. We're going to do a print screen. And that is a machine owned, and it goes in the Discord. And stream related. And that's where it goes, man. Now let's get down to it. Let's get down to it. Let's get down to it. We may shut down this machine. We may disconnect. We may terminate it from hackthebox. Something going wrong on hackthebox? There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. And this is, No! No! Did it not go? Did it not exfil? This is not acceptable. This is not acceptable at all. I need to get that information. No, it's down! I'm getting it. I'm getting that info. It will be mine. It will be mine. I'm gonna restart this machine. Why did it not go? I executed it, output it. Yeah, maybe should MD5 some before and after. Maybe. Maybe, baby. But we're gonna get that info. Come on, give me the IP. And then we're gonna go back to our transfers directory. This is good. This is actually good. Fantastic. Something went wrong. Good. Good. You know why? We can improve on our whatever it is that we did wrong. But see how like things didn't work out, and we're going back at it. We own the machine, but it's out of principle, man. It's out of principle. You understand? It's absolutely out of principle. We need that machine to resolve. Can we even ping it? I don't think we can even ping it. What in the Sam? Oh, hold on, ping. Now I'm interested. Now I'm interested. SSH is closed? Okay, hold on. Do we have to relaunch this payload? Because I can do this mad quick. Speed round, I guess. Speed round. Can we curl it? The vulnerable endpoint. It takes a lot longer, I think, for this stuff to come up. Like data.analytical. No route to host. Yeah, right. Yeah, no, we have a route to host. We have a route to host. It's just laggy. Yeah, you think you'd refresh? Like, isn't that what we did? You mean like reset the machine? SSH close doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. Let's reset it. Let's reset this entirely. I should just be able to SSH in. 100%. Let's reset the whole box. Maybe I accidentally hit terminate or something. Who knows? And then we can do a quick speed run on it for funsies. And the lightning round, as I like to call it. We can do a lightning round. I love lightning rounds. Lightning rounds are great. Let's let it. Okay. Anyway. Refresh. There it is. Now let's try something. Let's try seeing if this pulls up. It's not, man, I'm telling you. Nmap-p22 at the target IP. Still says close. It takes time, dude. Like, this comes up. This resolves. I think it's just something with hackthebox. I think it's just something with hackthebox. Welcome, Cocaine 1PT. I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. We restarted the box, and we didn't update our networking. Not hack the box. It's us. Service networking restart. Then we're gonna clear this, and we're gonna try and resolve that endpoint. We're gonna set up a netcat listener on 9090. This is gonna take a second to resolve. It's gotta go through, but we'll close this and open browser. No, I don't think I need to restart the VPN, man. I've had this happen before. It just takes a second, all right? It just takes a second. It is actually hackthebox on one end. On one end, at least. Come on. Oh my god, you gotta be joking me, man. Alright, we'll restart it. We'll restart the, we'll restart it. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. It's down here somewhere. Got it, okay. Kill all. -9 open VPN. Then we're gonna reconnect. Gonna confirm our IP on Sun 0. There it is. Wow, it's just like, you know what it is? I know what it is. There it is. There it is. And we've done that, we've network restart. I mean, this should resolve. I'm the siren's voice, no skills I lack. 360 knowledge, my arsenal stack. Hold on, hold on. I mean, it's not even a limit of our speed at this point. It's just not even. .240.253, that's 100% correct. Service networking restart. And then ping the target IP. Like it's responding -p80 at this. Yeah, that's open. It's open. Like we gotta maybe do a curl. Yeah. Okay. Okay. It might be up now. There it is. Lightning round, lightning round, lightning. Lightning. Come on, give me it, database. Give me it. Yes! Yes. Thank you. Yes. And cat read me. We're gonna do a quick lightning round on this. I got interviews tomorrow. I gotta do a thing. And fingers are crossed, man. Fingers are crossed. But I know someone wanted to reach out to me for like a red teaming position. I am totally open to that. Now is the time to do that. If you are here and you are recruiting, or you know somebody that has a position for a red team or penetration testing or anything like that in the world of information security, especially this kind of stuff, let me know. Reach out direct over DMs, direct over LinkedIn, and we'll get connected. Otherwise, I'm gonna get in at this company and I could be there for years. Guys, real talk, I could be there for years. So now is literally the time if you want to do that kind of thing. And what we're gonna do is actually grab that token, API, and then we're gonna search for token and grab that bling, the setup token that comes with the service. And we're gonna drop in rev shells. I want my IP. Thank you. And drop that in as well. That's looking good. We're gonna copy. The command is gonna be boom. And we're listening on 9090. Wait a second. I think we missed something. Oh yeah, -C. And we've got our shell. ENV had the password. So we're gonna take this. Lightning round. And we're gonna SSH in as Metalytics at the target IP. We're gonna grab that IP. And then we're gonna grab that. And then we're gonna SSH in. Yes, we want to sign RSA. Come on. Grab that password, paste it in. Come on. We're in. CD to var temp. We're gonna make their payload, and we're gonna make their exfil. Beautiful. CD to payload. Then we're gonna go to our transfers directory. CD to Linux related privilege escalation. Then we're gonna CD to sh. And we're gonna nc-nv to the target IP right here, not over here. And then we are going to do that on 9090 and toss pawn.shell or poon.shell and nc-nlvp nc-nlvp on 9090 and output pawn.shell. Actually, let's see. We're in the we are in the payload directory. Output to pawn.shell, and that'll establish the bind server, and we send it, and it's gone. Now we're gonna cd to, or we're gonna ll. We're gonna cat pawn.shell. We're gonna get this. We're gonna grab root real quick. Now that we have root, we're good. Now we need to transfer that exfil script. So we're gonna exit out of this instance of bash or dash. We're gonna go back to exfil, and we're gonna transfer nc-nlvp 9090 exfil.shell and output that. Then we're gonna go back transfers, and we're gonna grab this netcat netverbose to the target IP on 9090 and toss info gather new.shell 3, 2, 1 and close. Now what we're going to do is chmod. We transferred, now we have to permit it. Plus X on exfil.shell, and we can run exfil.shell all day. But what we're going to do is run exfil.shell and output that to O2 and just go. What's up, B7H? Welcome back. Sorry I didn't get a stream in earlier today, guys. I've been doing prep for interviews. Trying to stay positive in this landscape of hundreds of applications, man. Good God. struggle is real for some people, man, and I recognize that, and I want you to know we're here for you. We love you. You are one in a million. You are loved, and you are different. Now, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cat O2. Beautiful, all that is there. We're gonna netcat netverbose to our IP this time. We're gonna grab that 9090, and we're gonna throw O2, and we're gonna listen here under our owned machines, or what was it? It was like exfil, yeah, and then cd owned machines. And what we're gonna do is RM0, or no, CD0, and then RM star, because that just did not work before. And we're gonna actually throw this as 01. No, we'll throw this as 00. This is the start of a tradition. So NC-NLVP on 9090, and we're gonna toss that out as 00, that exfil data. So here's our bind shell, here's our toss shell, and bang. No! NC-NV. And we're gonna throw, oh, we gotta toss exfil. Didn't we? Come on. I need the exfil from this machine. MP02 to 00. I know I had it right numerically there. And toss it. 3, 2, 1. You know, we can even open up a new terminal in the same directory. Make sure the file size is not changing. Exit that terminal. Terminate the Kali side attacking machine. And now, if I LL here, we have 493 kilobytes of our owned machine. So, oh, I see. Actually, the first time on the remote machine you had great. Oh, is that what I did? A right arrow as opposed to a left arrow? Man, that's what happened. Alright, now here's we go. Here's we goes. This is the new Intruder technique around here. We take pride in our work. We take pride in the machines that we own. And what we're going to do is run... I made this just for you guys. We owned 00.
Intruder.
I actually took the liberty and made a track just for us, and I posted it in the Discord. You may have listened to it, you may have not, but I think it speaks a lot to how we do things, the mindset around here at sirenofficial, sirensecurity. This is how we do things at sirensecurity.io, at least. And whatever. Look, this is what we got. So I'm gonna pause the music, and we're gonna implement a special request here. A special request. In fact, you know, we're gonna bring up the desktop audio. We're gonna bring up the desktop audio because we've got a different type of track this time. And here we go. What better time to sit back, relax, and
intruders, we counteract. Another fact, the sirens call a sinister song, but white hats with big guns, that's strong. Together they stand a formidable throng. In this crazy symphonic sea, they right the wrong, they right the wrong.
Well, with the assistance of artificial intelligence, with the assistance of some custom lyrics, I really wanted to make a track that nailed the vibe of this whole thing. And I think I got it in this track. I really do. I want to encourage each and every one of you to be the best that you can be, to never give up. It is when you are at your weakest that your willpower shines through, man. It is when you are at your toughest, when you can't put food on the table, when you can't do those things, that you've got to be your strongest. Me, I've been doing this a long time.
Intruder alert.
And
RFCR followed your channel.
RFCR, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Siren Official family. You are all one in a million. You are loved. You are different. You are a million galaxies. You are the universe experiencing itself in beauty that can't even be explained in human language and in words. It can't be done. It just can't be done. I've tried. It can't be done. It's inexplicable beauty. There's always something new, man. We're only here for a short time, and we gotta encourage each other. We gotta keep it stable. We gotta keep it running smoothly. RFCR, thank you for the follow. Join the Discord, !Discord. Check out the YouTube channel. And that's right, man. Let the world know you don't quit, B7. Let the world know we don't quit in hard times. We're hackers, man. We don't quit until the system has completely done us over and we can't hack anymore. Then we can think about other avenues. But that day has not come yet. So we gotta stay strong. And that's real. That's real. Guys, I'm gonna sign off for this stream. And I gotta get some sleep. And I got 3 rounds of interviews tomorrow. And thank you, Tig Cobra. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I don't think I'm gonna do so hot on the mathematical coding review stuff. But does that make me any less qualified? I think not. I think not. We're gonna get that job. We'll work our way up in the ranks if we have to. We remain humble on this channel. We always admit that there are things that we do not know. Someone's gonna come out with something every day, man, every week. But as long as you understand the principles of cybersecurity, and as long as you understand the principles, start with upload, download, hell, start with a netcat chat, and just go from there. Think local. Think local. Remember who you are. Remember what you stand for. Stand your ground. Be yourself. Because if that's not freedom, what is? Clay says he's going to be analyzing malware. Man, do it. Do it until your heart's content. Do it until your heart is content. Until you are confident. So on and so forth. Best of luck. And no matter what, everything happens for a reason. You know what? That might be true even if those reasons aren't clear. It's a complex, large universe. Who are we to say that the universe didn't spawn into existence for some reason? And here we are, experiencing ourselves through a central nervous system? That's strong. That's hard. That's amazing. That's beautiful. That's, again, I'm at a loss for words. And I'm getting tired. But keep it up, guys. Don't ever give up. Follow on Instagram. I don't use that. Follow on Twitter if you want to. But do follow on YouTube. Do follow on Twitch. Check out my blog for educational resources at sirensecurity.io. Shoutouts to Tiberius. I swear, man, I love you. Shoutouts to Al Hazred. Dude, Al, you ever hear this?
Intruder alert.
Cthulhu Fatagan.
www followed your channel.
Thank you, www, for following the channel. Make sure you drop in the Discord. Welcome to the Siren Official family. You guys, I'm going to bounce out for tonight. Thank you for all being here, and we rocked that machine twice. Peace out. Intruders. Peace out.